Man, what a day. What a day. It's looking dark in here. What the hell? Why am I so dark in here? Oh well. Always dark, I guess. Rostermania has started. Like, whoa, you know? Rostermania. I don't think this one's gonna be as exciting. I think I think it's all the teams that we expected. You know what I'm saying? And I'm about to go on Irani Intel right now. God, how many Ronnies actually exist in the world? Holy cow. Dude, this thing is already popping. Like, holy cow, dude. Like, goodbye, Quavo. My favorite mini-map meep. Oh, that's fucking Kenny on a ringer. That's for sure. That's Kenny on a ringer. That's Kenny on a ringer post-retirement. For sure. That's Kenny on a ringer post-retirement. I mean, man, I'm undefeated, hey? I'm undefeated. I'm undefeated. A year ago, he hard-challenged me. Told me I was wrong. A year later, actually, no. I'll actually rewind that. A year ago, he told me I was wrong. His friends are jumping in. J-Cap's jumping in saying this guy's brain dead. This guy's jumping in saying this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. A year later, J-Cap's now saying, yeah, like, fuck, Kenny gotta go. Now your friends are turning on you. Now your friends are on my side now. Now I'm right. Okay. I've been right the whole time. Yes, I have. Love that. I'm not gonna lie though. Honestly, jokes aside, I did not want to see him get dropped. Okay. I did not want to see him get dropped only because. Okay. Actually, no. Wait. Hold on. I'll actually rephrase that. I think him getting dropped is the best, but I feel really, really bad about it. I feel really, really bad about it, even though he tried to destroy my credibility. I feel really, really bad about it. And it's because I'm mature enough to know he's not necessarily the whole issue. Like, I know how this team plays. I know exactly where Kenny's coming from. Like, he's obviously not saying it out in public, but I know exactly what he's feeling. I know what it's like to play on a team where people are just like not playing together and not playing the right way, and you're just like trying to like do everything, and that ends up with you overcompensating, doing too much, and just like not really playing your game the right way. It results in you getting pissed on. But yeah, so I know where Kenny's coming from. Like, dude, Hydra, great player. And I remember I even listened to the LAT podcast like 2 days ago, or like, no, not 2 days ago, like 5 days ago. And I remember Kenny in it. Actually, no. Where was it? Oh, I think it was like the Dope Check, actually. No. I actually think it was like Dope Check. Yeah. It couldn't have been LAT podcast. I remember on the Dope Check, Temp said he talked to Kenny, and Kenny said that he thought Hydra was like a really good teammate. Like, Hydra's like, oh yeah, like, do you like playing here? Like, I'll go play somewhere else. Like, actually being a really accommodating teammate. But with that being said, Hydra's a creature of habit. He has a way that he likes to play, and just don't think he's gonna stray away from that. And all this stuff, like, I think Kenny would like thrive on a team like Paris, but obviously, I mean, all those guys are way better than him, all those guys are like, but I know Kenny's like not a bad player. But like, the thing about Kenny is if he's on a good team that doesn't have structure, he tweaks. If he's on a bad team like Rocker, he almost like plays for himself too much in kill whores. I saw it last year on Rocker. You could tell he was like slowing down kill whoring more, and it was like not the same thing. But yeah, I think Neum joining the team. So like I broke this down in like a long tweet I made, but broke this down in a long tweet I made. So like I made a tweet about LA Thieves and like the reasons why Kenny was the way that he was, and like why he was playing bad. Everyone's always wondering why. Everyone's wondering why Kenny's playing bad. I know, okay? I'm the Kenny expert here, okay? I'm the Kenny expert. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm getting a call from my mom. Just in case it's urgent, I have to answer it. All right. I had to make sure that was not urgent. It was not urgent at all. Definitely could have just fuck texted me, but but that's parents. They don't like to text. If you feel bad for Neum because he's gonna get scapegoated just like Kenny, okay. I'm actually going to get into that point. He should have joined Toronto, made the team Kleenex, Joe D, Kenny Draza. I mean, well, Draza's occupied now. I mean, now you're just fantasy roster building. If that was in the preseason, would have made a lot more sense. But also, you have to look at logistics as well. I don't know Kenny personally, but, you know, I like see how players are, and like, you know, I like study things, and I could just tell ain't no way Kenny gonna move to Toronto. Ain't no fucking way. He like just got engaged. All of his family is like over there. Like, why would he move to Toronto when 10 out of 12 of the teams are in Dallas? He would just stay in Dallas. He's not going to move to Toronto unless they made some sort of exception for him to just be in Dallas while everyone else is Toronto. But I think Toronto likes everyone who's on the team to like be out there at the facility, especially since they do content, unless he like flies back and forth, but I'm not sure he'd even want to do that. So I think just for logistical reasons, I mean, Toronto would not be for him. Okay. But I'm going to get into like this point about like Neum. So I don't think the Neon pick is good, but at the same time, I think it's good. And the reason why I think it's good is because the way LAT plays right now, they don't have a structure. It's very much so individual based, but they come together on the map whenever they come together on the map. But it's very much everybody holding their own. And Kenny and that team was struggling to do that. He likes structure. He likes to know what other people are doing. He likes people that are playing off each other. No one on LAT is playing off each other. Unless they're like breaking a hill. But like even then, I mean, like not really. Or if they're like holding a hill, but after a while, like barely. So they're very much individual based. The one thing Kenny could not do is hold his own individually because he would make a lot of frantic overchalls whenever they would hold hills. He didn't value his life enough. It almost felt like he was like going out of his way to try to prove himself, prove his worth. He could talk all he wants. I'm basically repeating everything I tweeted. He could talk all he wants about the public opinion not getting to him, but the public opinion could get to everybody. You're only human at the end of the day. You could play it off nonchalant all you want, like you don't care. You care. Hearing it over and over again, Kenny 0.6, get dropped, Kenny this and that, that's going to get to you. It gets to everybody. It's going to get to everybody. So I could tell sometimes because I just know how it looks when people are like playing. And you could tell, like there were so many times I watched LET with like a hill hold and all he had to do was just pre-aim, hold an iron, watch across. And he's just flying out in the open and dying. And that's what starts the other team's, that's what starts the other team to break the hill. And like they get, like there's so many situations like that where he just like does too much and just doesn't just chill the fuck out and get a kill. And the thing with Neum is also a dirty little kill whore. He's not like Kenny where, oh my god, if I don't have a structure, I'm going to collapse. He's very much, I'm not saying he's like not a team player. He's obviously like a team player, but he has more of that kill whore individuality in him. So I'm sure LAT would love a structure, but right now they don't have one. I don't know what the hell is going on in that practice room, but clearly they got a lot more to work on in that practice room. But Neum's positive is that he's an individual player, okay? He could be an individual player. He's got that trait to him. So if he could value his life more and not die as much in situations, because like there's a lot of times where Kenny could die and it's in a very big position on a rotation or whatever, and it just puts Thieves in a bad position. And if you spawn out and you get put in like a blender or you just spawn in an unfavorable position, that could start a 3 to 5 fucking death streak instantly. At least with Neum, he's more of a kill whore, values his life more. He does bait more. So that's where like the con comes in, where I'm confused how that type of playstyle is going to mesh with Hydra and Abizi and Scrap. But at least he could hold his own more. That's like what you really want. That's what you really want. Ghosty, what was a kill whore like before he joined Optic? Yeah, he was. Yeah, but every player has like different personality traits. Some players are able to like adapt and become different kinds of players, and other players are just stuck in their ways, like AG. Like Pred is like stuck in his ways. He's stuck in his ways, brother. He is just like, he plays the same way. He plays the same way he played 3 years ago. Hasn't even changed. Like, there's nothing about him that changed. He hasn't gained any objective responsibility or whatever. He plays the exact same way. You know, there's just like certain players that have that in them, and there's other players that do not. So, take that with a grain of salt. But yeah, feel bad for Neil. A few weeks ago, it was revealed that Thieves had the option to sign the young star due to her agreement with the Huntsman/Optic. This agreement allowed the LAT to add Neum to the first team within a certain time frame. Following a disappointing performance in Major 1, this signing is now expected to be a formality. The Thieves have a 7 to 14 day window to finalize the agreement before Niam becomes available to all other CDL teams, and it seems they are moving quickly on this decision. In an unsurprising turn of events, two-time world champion Kenny will be losing his starting spot to Niam. Isn't that crazy how like the world works sometimes? You losing your spot to like your homie, and it's not like Niam's like, fuck, give me that shit, nigga. It's not like he just like came in and took the spot like rude, but it's like crazy how the universe works. It's almost like bittersweet. You're losing your spot, but you're losing it to like your friend. That's crazy. And the funniest thing about this is I could see Kenny ending up on another team. I'm not saying a top team, but he could end up on another team. I feel like that lower half of the league is like so like desperate for just like, they're like so desperate for just any sort of like experienced player who knows what it's like to win, you know? Like so many players are desperate for that type of player, and like that's Kenny. There's like not really that many players like it. So I already know he's going to like slot in there. He's going to slot in somewhere. It's so annoying, but it's going to happen. Honestly, I'm not sure if he would do it. Okay, so like I talked about Boston, okay? Actually, I'll just read the rest of this after I'll get to my point about fucking Kenny in Boston. Just 2 weeks ago, it seemed that Kenny and the Thieves have resolved issues. I don't even know how, as his personal performance improved in like one game, by the way. However, the recent events, the team felt like they had no choice but to move on. Only took them fucking ages. It will be interesting to see what's next for Kenny, since he isn't the type of player to drop down to challengers. Yeah, he's not doing that. Multiple teams are expected to make changes before stage 2, so could Kenny find himself on one of those teams? Interestingly, one of the surprises from this major, KOI placed top 12. They're among the teams interested in Kenny during the offseason, which opens the door for potential move there. The only way Kenny could go to Koi is if they do not make a move to Toronto. But the last thing, and I'm telling you guys, the last thing I want to see is a Kenny Insight AR duo. I will intervene myself. I will do a divine intervention myself if I see that on a rumor anywhere. I'm booking the next flight to Toronto if I see a rumor of Insight and Kenny on the same team. I will bust down a door. I swear to God, I'll make sure it won't happen. I promise. I will go out of my way to make sure I don't have to watch those games. I will make sure it doesn't happen. Think about how much money these orgs have invested. 14 days to make a change. The pressure is on the owners 100 times the players. Like, just play COD and get better. He's not joining the Stallions, bro. I think Kenny would chop his dick off before he had to play with Swooty. Holy shit. Ain't no way that's happening. Kenny and Renegade to C9, they dropped the whole roster. Kenny Insight will be a generational hate watch. Okay, so on that Cloud9 point, I don't know anything. I have zero fucking intel, okay? I got zero intel. Nobody tells me nothing. I don't even want to know anything. I'm not trying to be an insider. I'm just trying to be an analyst who reacts to things. From the interactions I've had with like the Cloud9 coach, I mean, like we did a podcast together, like, you know, I got to know him over 3 hours, you know, like we've had conversations, like, you know, great guy. I actually hate how like the flank and like breaking point are all making fucking fun of him. I actually hate it. Like, because like they don't know him. I just hate like when people make fun of a person that they don't know. It's actually like really annoying. Especially when you have a lot of viewers. If you have a lot of viewers, you're making fun of a person that you don't know. It's just like bad PR that you're just like bestowing upon someone. Don't really like that. But from the conversation I had with like the Cloud9 coach, I kind of like see like what he likes or like what he looks for. I don't know at all, okay? No one's told me anything. But we've had some conversations about like challengers like in like the past, and like if he has his eyes on like things, and like with KQB being like this hot commodity everyone wants, I would not be surprised if if he dropped his whole roster, I would not be surprised if like that's a player he's looking at and then trying to like find pieces to go around a player like that, because I'm not sure if he speaks good English, so you'd have to get certain players around him. I'm not sure if Kenny would want to like take on a mantle like that or even like be on Cloud9 in general. But yeah, ain't no way Kenny going to Cloud9. I feel like Kenny has like high standards, and I mean, if you look at his accolades, you know, it's nice to have high standards. Like, you know, like you feel like you deserve it. But, you know, with the performance you've had lately, you might want to just tone it down a little bit. But I can understand the not going to challengers. I can't even picture Kenny in challengers. That just seems so weird. Like, he's just playing with like the peasants, like, you know, like that seems weird if Kenny's playing in challengers. Like, I don't think that should happen. Kenny X Insight will be a generational hate watch. Oh my god. Can you imagine like back-to-back 0.6s? You see Jodeci's like 120 kills, and then you see Insight and Kenny with like 60 kills respectively. You know, that'd be terrible. Sometimes when you analyze allows you to be predictive though. I don't even know what that means. It may be bad PR. I respect your angle, but I'd rather folks keep it truthful and honest rather than lie and be shady. Hear that bit, Al? Yeah, you. I actually don't know what point you're talking about, Quantum. I don't know what you're talking about. Hence why Kenny X Stallions is gonna happen. I heard he's at the facility right now. Bro, who are you? Nah. Ain't no way. I guarantee that shit's not happening. I'd bet you gifted subs on that one. The last thing I'd ever think about is Kenny going to the Stallions. Like, there's no way that's happening. There's quite literally no way. Can't even imagine. Rumor is Koi sticking and Kleenex is switching to sub. Yeah, I saw that. But I don't know, man. Koi. The thing about Real, man. Okay, the thing about Real is an island SMG player. Okay, he's an island SMG player. Like a very ratty. I'm not saying he's like super slow. Like he has pace to him for sure, but he has like that like ratty flanky nature, like the type of person who like plays like a cheesy spot, the type of person who like waits at the edge of the map and waits for a pinch, like that type of player. You throw that type of player on an AR, it kind of means, I don't know yet because I haven't seen him use it, but it kind of means you have two slow ARs. Like that's what it kind of feels like to me. If his playstyle as an SMG translates right to an AR, that's pretty much the playstyle. But I am going to throw a caveat in there. Usually when ARs switch to an SMG, they're naturally just slower because they're so used to pre-aiming more, you know, like they're more of like a methodical SMG. But when SMGs... Wait, am I saying this right? Wait, am I saying that right? I actually might have that backwards. Oh my god. I actually might have that backwards. Okay, no, I actually don't. Usually when SMGs switch to an AR, they feel like an AR is like more pre-aim. So like they don't take like that fast SMG playstyle that they had to the AR. Like they kind of feel like they have to play like an AR because they're not used to it yet. So they are more pre-aimy, they're more slowy. I watched it with Reese fucking Vivid happen. Guy was the fastest SMG you ever fucking seen in the world. Like he was engagement monster, running at everything, but he did a very good job of how he did it. Like I admire Reese very much as an SMG, and I don't know what sort of brainwash demon ritual they did over there at Royal Ravens to him that forced him to switch to the AR, but that really fucked up everything. For him. Reese on the AR is terrible. Reese on the SMG is one of my favorite players. That guy is incredible. Like, he's a great SMG. I wish he would just stay on an SMG, but he got forced onto an AR, and then he kind of like embraced it, stay with it. He's the most uninspiring AR I've ever seen. As an SMG, he's fucking great. Like, he is great. He is great. Show would be hilarious. When does Joe's contract end? I'm assuming at the end of the season. I'm assuming he's not dumb enough to, like, sign on extra years, like, before the year even starts. Nate Shaw probably going to pay Kenny to be on the bench. Like, you're going to chill. I mean, do you really want to pay that salary, though? For him to be on the bench? I don't think so. That's a pretty hefty fucking salary there. I don't know, man. I know it's like a friendship thing. I know he's in the Hall of Fame, but ain't no way they're paying the salary he's on to be on the bench. There's no way. And I'm sure they look at Kenny and it's not like, oh, if we allow him on another team, he's going to go make another team better and we're going to have to worry about another team. I'm sure it's the last thing LAT is thinking right now. I'm just trolling Big Homie. I'm just hyped I caught a live. Let's go. No, Quantum, always voice your opinions fearlessly. I just have no idea what you're saying. Oh, no. Actually, I understood the Stallions thing. I just didn't understand, like, the PR line. I didn't understand that paragraph. But you can say whatever you want. I think after this year, he should go play with Simp, especially if Abizi doesn't go back. I would see Joe going for Abizi before he goes for Simp. If he can't get Abizi, he would probably go for Simp. But Real is going to suck on a flex. That's what I think. Kenny going to chill on the bench and go twice as hard at the gym to beat you up? I got a 255 bench, bro. I'm good. No. I got a 255 bench. I'm chilling. Hex is paying his salary. Yeah, but I mean, that's Optic, though. It's a little bit different over there. But, I mean, I'm not sure if they're paying his salary or not. Okay. I want to get to my Kenny point about Boston, okay? My Kenny point about Boston. This is very interesting. Okay? In the offseason, this sounds terrible now because of how they're both performing. This sounds terrible, by the way. Like, the things I'm about to say right now are going to sound terrible just because of how they're both performing. I've always wanted to see Kenny and Purge play together. I feel like the way they look at the game is probably very similar, and I think their personalities would mesh together. Like, I feel like those are two players that would really enjoy each other. But right now, they're both fucking shitters. That's the problem right now. Maybe they make each other better. I don't know. But I've always wanted to see Purge and Kenny. Together. I feel like they'd have a very good dynamic. I mean, I don't know, but you'd need to have like two crazy players around him. But I still don't think it would work because he's a 0.83. I don't even know what Kenny is, like a 0. Fuck, here, let's fucking see. 0.83, 0.92. Okay, yeah, not even in the same realm, but yeah, I mean, Kenny is just yeah, I mean, I'm going to blame it more on LA Thieves, though. I'm really going to blame it more on LA Thieves. Like, I'm disappointed in LA Thieves because I just don't think they did a good enough job trying to make it work. Obviously, I don't know anything happening behind the scenes, but from the gameplay that we saw and the way that they're playing, I just think they didn't do a good enough job making it work. They picked players up without thinking how they're going to play with each other, and they didn't find a way to make it work, which means that's just like bad. I mean, that's just bad management, honestly. That's bad management because it's like, why would you pick players up and not have an idea of like how they're going to play with each other or how they think they're going to play with each other even before you pick them up when players are talking to each other? And this just goes to show there's probably like a lot of players that like when they talk to each other about, oh, let's pick each other up, oh, let's play with each other. Like, I don't even think a lot of players have the conversation of like, how do you like to play? How am I going to play with you? Like, you know, I don't think a lot of players had that discussion. And that's a big discussion to have. It's very clear LA Thieves did not have that discussion because they saw that Abizi was a free agent. They just picked him up because it's like, how are you going to leave Abizi, like one of the greatest players of all time, as a free agent and not fucking pick him up? Like, how are you not? You don't have to pay a buyout. You just pick him up straight. Like, how are you going to pass that opportunity? Don't blame him for that. I do blame him for the Kenny one, though. They had time, and they pretty much probably had the pick of the litter. You're in Dallas, where pretty much everyone wants to go to. You could literally pick any AR in the world. Anyone's going to pick LAT over any other org besides Optic. Like, if anyone got the opportunity to play with Hydra, Scrap, Abizi, like, sign me up, brother. Like, you know, that type of shit. Anyone would do it. They chose Kenny, who was, like, not the piece for it. They thought he was the piece, but, I mean, he was, like, just not. Just not. And it was very easy to see. I talked about it from August all the way to November. Nobody listened to me. I was screaming from the mountaintops, don't do it. But they already did it, you know, like the contracts were already signed. You know, it is what it is. But it's just like, who's making this decision, bro? Like, I saw this shit right away. Like, why? How could no one else see that this was not going to work? It was so obvious. It was so obvious, which leads me to believe there's some friendship cheese in there. He's in the Hall of Fame, you know, like, it's Kenny, you know. It's the same thing that JCap did. The same thing that JCap did when JCap was calling me brain dead. It's like, it's your friend. You know how good he can be, but you just can't accept he's, like, not that good anymore or right now. But you're just, like, you're masked with the friendship. I understand. Like, if it was my homeboy and I just, like, knew what, I know how good he could be, I would be vouching for him too. I don't even blame him for that. But I think everyone in the org and everyone was just clouded by that. I think Scrap and Hydra were desperate because, like, they came very short at the biggest events. So, like, they were thinking, oh, if we get a player who's, like, won all, like, the biggest shit, that's probably what we need. And, like, because of, like, oh, we already tried the Envoy Dan Ghosty thing, it didn't work, so let's try to get a winner. Like, we need a winner on the team. That's probably going to make us better. Didn't make them better. Unfortunate. Is what it is. Bad decisions. Move on. I don't think Niam's, like, the right decision, but he's a better decision. You know, there's a difference. He's a better decision than Kenny, but he's not the best decision. There's other options. If there's other options. If anyone from LAT wants to DM me, I could give you all the options. Private consultation for free of charge. I have a list of people that I think would be better. But, like, I could already tell Scrap and Hydra would not play with Geo. Scrap and Hydra would most likely not play with Awakening, even though that's, like, probably, like, the top performing AR right now. I don't know why, even though KQB is probably like the best they heard challengers at the moment. I don't know why they would pick him up, because he barely speaks English. Hydra barely speaks English and barely knows how to comm. So you're basically going to have Scrap and Abizi leading the comms, which just sounds terrible. Even though I think Scrap has pretty good comms, but I mean, his comms aren't there, like, consistently throughout, like, the 10 minutes. And, like, Abizi has really good comms when he's happy. But if he's not happy, not good. And yeah, that's why KQB would just not work, because it would involve these players to have to, like, really, like, grow up. And I'm not sure if a lot of them are going to grow up to, like, really accommodate for this guy. Why would Joe go for a BZ instead of Simp? Simp needs someone like Joe to hit Hill while he roams. Well, okay, I'll answer like a two-parter. So, apparently, Simp's really embracing this objective role, okay? And he doesn't roam as much. He roams more like an S&D-ish, but, like, he takes the bomb a lot. It's not about having someone to hit Hill while he roams, because 04 roams and he hits the Hill. So, I mean, which I do not agree with, but that's what they're doing. The reason why Joe would go for Abizi over Simp is because, like, Joe and Abizi are, like, best friends. So they have that chem there. Like, that's fucking friendship cheese, but that's a good friendship cheese, because those are two good players. Because Abizi likes to roam and Joe likes to hit the Hill. So if you're best friends and your SMG dynamic works, then you guys would definitely want to play with each other, for sure. You were saying you didn't like the Kenny slander on big shows like The Flank, for instance, but they're just giving their perspective. No, I didn't say I didn't like the Kenny slander. That's not what I said. No. I said I didn't like the slander on the Cloud9 coach. That's what I said. Because everyone was making fun of his Twitter handle. Everyone's making fun of his Twitter handle. They're like, who is this guy? What? I don't even know what he's doing, etc., etc. I'm like, guys, you guys don't even know him. Like, you guys don't know him. And you guys are, like, basically doing this bad PR thing. And then it caught on to, like, the dope check. The dope check guys are laughing at his name and fucking making fun of him without even knowing who he is. I wasn't talking about Kenny. You guys can make fun of Kenny all you want. I've been doing it for a year. And y'all niggas got that. I've been making fucking videos about Kenny. I've been having, like, Geek of the Week, the everything. I've been fucking trolling Kenny forever. I don't care if the Flank makes fun of him. Like, I don't care about that. I just need that announcement to hit. And that one's going to be completely for Pride. I need that announcement to hit that Kenny got dropped so I could officially say I won the war. You know? Like, that one's, like, just for me. That one's just for Burrito. That one's just for Burrito. Yeah, but I don't care if they make fucking Kenny. I was talking about the Cloud9 coach. Yeah, for real. Abizi and Hydra aren't compatible. I hope they don't ruin Liam's career. Bro, if I can't wait to see how they play. What you mean, Draza MC declined them? Well, Draza declined because he's petty, and MC declined because he was literally getting paid $700K. So 700K over LAT, I mean, that sounds like a pretty good deal to me. Got to secure the future. Draza declined at the time because he was not a fan of Scrap, but I guarantee he probably like regrets that right about now. Exceed would have been interesting. Hydra and Scrap would have egoed him, though. Yeah, they would not have played with them. I'm not even kidding. You guys in the chat could, like, name any player, and I could guarantee I could, like, tell you if Scrap and Hydra would actually play with them or not. I guarantee. Having Kleenex on a flex was an idiotic move. He needs to be a sub. Yeah, I mean, that's what I said in the offseason, but, oh, you know, fucking get real, whatever, I'm fucking dumb, dude. There's a lot of people making dumb decisions, like, you know, I'm not trying to make any enemies, but, you know, I have to be honest, you know, I'm an analyst, I'm a content creator, I have to be honest. I mean, if anybody takes anything I say personally, it is what it is. I mean, I can't control anything, you know, but a lot of these orgs are just like brain dead. I don't know what thought. I would love to hear thought processes. And this is no disrespect to Toronto. But, you know, hate to have to bring it up for the 1,000,000th time in a row. But I've watched that coaching staff and I've watched those players have Mercules in scrims and say everything is better. Like, holy shit, our respawn, our S&D, every problem we had is better. But we're not going to pick them up. We're going to keep playing with beans, though. So, I mean, if you get smacked in the face with something that obvious and you still don't react on it, I got no faith in any other decisions you made, like Kleenex on a flex. Just a bunch of bad moves. LAT should have gone to Luca. They're dumb and slow. Okay, I will debunk that one right now. LAT and them reached out to get a Luca, but FaZe was there in like 0.5555555 seconds. Like, they were there. Like, they snatched that nigga up before fucking LAT even fucking dialed the last fucking digit on the phone, you know? Like, they tried, but they were too slow to the draw. Like, do you want to know who's moving? You want to know who's... Bro, do you want to know who be moving behind the scenes? Is absolutely Kason, bro. That nigga moving behind the scenes. Like, if there's any, like, up-and-coming talent and, like, the word gets around, I'm sure he's probably on it, you know? Oh, shit. I see where you're coming from. Yeah, respect. Yeah, I don't care if the flank makes fucking fun of any player. I don't care. Like, that does nothing for me. Uh, that's valid. I think that Simp is only embracing OBJ because he wants to win. That's exactly why. Like, Simp might be the greatest OBJ of all time already because he's like the only OBJ I know who has the best statistics on his team and like in the league. Like, imagine if he was kill hoarding, he'd have like a 1.5. Like, imagine if Christopher Lear was kill hoarding, he'd have a 1.5. Oh shit, I see where you're coming from. You said Kenny was their first option when he wasn't, though. Who's first option? LAT? I would have never said that. I would have never said that. I mean, everyone knew that Draza was LAT's first option in the offseason. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. There's no way I would say that. K-Song got Zuma in the flank cast. Let's give him a head start. No CDL team even evaluated Challenger Talent until their shitty roster got dumped on. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to like watch more challengers and like get more into it, honestly. But it's like there's not enough time in the day. It would actually require for me to just, guys, I might just be like a streamer, okay? I might just stream only and just do like 2 videos a week, honestly. Like, that's probably the only way I could actually probably keep up with challengers. Because if I feel obligated to have to make a YouTube video, I can't watch challengers during the week. I can't keep up. You know, I have to pick either or, you know. Probably going to have to do that. Probably going to have to do that generic thing everyone else does, which is like stream and then upload clips from the stream to YouTube. That's probably going to have to do. I've always like took pride in like making my unique YouTube videos that are different from the stream, but I might not. I may have to pivot a little bit. On that in order to keep up with the Joneses, as they say. But yeah, Kenny. Okay, so Kenny. Okay, Kenny. Okay. If we look at this logically here. A Kenny on Boston Breach for Cammy, that would be good. Okay? That's a good move. I rate Kenny higher than I rate Cammy. Actually, fuck, that's kind of hard, actually. I don't know. I'm going to say yes to that. Even though Cammy has better stats, like barely. Like, they're both in like the 0.9592 range, whatever. Kenny could definitely replace Cammy. He could have replaced Cammy, and Boston actually has a system, and fucking Nasty loves saying that he loves that the team he has all plays for each other, and Kenny would love a team like that with 3 other players that all play for each other. He would absolutely love that. They have good S&D players. They have players that could grab the bomb, so Kenny doesn't have to. So I think a team like Boston would definitely enable Kenny a lot more. So I think that would be his number 1 option, is Boston Breach. But I don't think Boston Breach is going to drop Cammy, but that would be a good option for him. That would probably be number 1 option for Kenny, is Boston Breach. Carolina not making a change. I mean, I wouldn't really want Kenny to replace Nero or Exceed, even though like they had a terrible event. I think Carolina should stay the same. I think. Cloud9, obviously, they just fucking hit a nuke on that roster. They just fucking hit an atom bomb on that shit. All depends who like they pick up first. I mean, if they pick up KQB, is Kenny gonna want to play with KQB? If they don't pick up KQB, I mean, I would go for Kenny, but we'll see on that one. Ain't no way he's gonna go on FaZe. He's not gonna go on G2. Him for Skies would be interesting, but I think Skies actually meshes a lot better with that team than Kenny would. And the last time Kenny was on that team, I think he hard baited the fuck out of Estriel. So I think Estriel's probably going to be like, hell no, nigga. I ain't playing with you no more. For sure. Probably saying, fuck no. LAT to Thieves. Obviously, he's leaving that team. I don't know why I just said LAT to Thieves. What the fuck am I on? Holy shit, I'm on some shit. Miami. He does not speak Spanish. Optic, hell no. He ain't ever going back. Paris, obviously they just won. They're not doing anything. Him for Kismet's interesting, but I think Kismet has a better relationship with Xnit and knows how to handle newer players better than Kenny would. I feel like Kenny's the type of player that expects like results and like wants like a certain level of competence right away. And I'm not sure. And him with AG, I don't think he's ever gonna play with AG again. I don't think those two are ever gonna lock horns again. He could go on Vancouver, but would he want to join like the worst org with like pretty much like the worst everything? I can't believe like my hometown team is absolutely dog shit at everything. Unbelievable. He could easily slot in Vancouver, but who knows if he would even want to do that. But he could. Like him, Gwyn, Abe, like that doesn't sound too bad. That doesn't sound too bad. Him, Gwyn, Abe, and find a fourth. That could work. And then Koi, if Koi agrees, but it would have to be for Insight. It would have to be for Insight. I can't have Insight and him on the fucking same team. I just cannot do it. I cannot do it. I will not let that happen. There will be a divine intervention if that happens. By the way, there will be a divine intervention if that happens. Simp got me shooting bots at 4:20 a.m. grinding like because he's the GOAT. Yeah, I've been like doing that for like the past like 3 days now. I like never fucking did that, but now I'm starting to shoot bots again because rank's coming out. I'm gonna be focusing on rank just to shut some people up. Challenge is more entertaining due to the fact that people actually make changes if they're bad, and the volume of matches they play is good eats. The volume of the matches is good. The way they make changes in challengers though is kind of AIDS though, like. But it's like old school Call of Duty, just sketching on each other. People move from team to team. But yeah, motherfuckers aren't afraid to make a change. But I mean, in the CDL, it's a little bit different. Because like in like challengers there's not like contracts like that, you know, like especially on like non-big challengers teams, it's probably like a very interchangeable shit. But in the CDL, there's buyouts because motherfuckers are on actual contracts. See, CNI roster was so bad that I always gotta check who they got. Wait, what? No CDL team even evaluated challengers until their roster shitty. Yeah, I read that. Holy cow. But like the thing about challengers, how about Vancouver? Yeah, I'm not sure if Kenny would like actually want to join that team, but it is an option. Koi, if they don't make a move to Toronto, but it had to be for Insight. But I don't really like a Kenny Real AR duo. That kind of sounds weird, but maybe it'd work. But the thing about Insight, okay, the thing I'm very annoyed about with Insight is I feel like he plays good. Like, I feel like this sounds so crazy. It sounds like I'm contradicting myself, but I'm not, because I actually do want him to like not be there anymore. But I feel like the way he plays is very much needed on the team. It's just like certain habits that he has and just the lack of inconsistency that is just like a no-no. But I'm just like curious if like another AR could like bring some of the things that he does on the map and for his team. That's what I'm really curious about. But I do feel like there's a lot of like bright spots that a lot of people probably don't like realize or see the Insight's game that like really actually make the team function pretty good. But with that being said, I think like the cons outweigh the pros at this point, so would have to be gone. So for Kenny, it would pretty much be all the bottom teams. Vancouver, Cloud9, and Boston Breach. Those are pretty much his only options. He's not going to join Carolina. There's no way. They would not drop that team. And like fuck, Brian Saint's like way too busy like to even acknowledge that. But Brian Saint does like he does appreciate like the old timers, so maybe, but like no. It'd be Boston, Cloud9, or Vancouver. Every other team would not be picking him up. And Koi. I'll just put Koi there as like a dark horse for Kenny. I'll put him there as a dark horse. Kenny probably loading up that retirement announcement. When Insight picks up a sub, he fries. I know, it's weird, hey? Very weird, but I can't imagine him as a freaking SMG. Maybe, actually. Honestly, maybe. Maybe. Honestly, that could probably work. I'm just curious if, like, Kenny, if his pride is going to make it that he just would not even, like, concern himself with a Vancouver or a Cloud9. And, like, I think Boston's his number one destination, but I think the friendship cheese on Boston might be a little bit too strong. I think the friendship cheese smell on Boston will just be too much to even want to make a change. So that's where, I didn't even know I could actually drag it down like that. Holy cow. Wow, that's a nice little feature that they got there. Cloud9 for sure. Cloud9 or Boston. Honestly, even fucking Vancouver. They put Tor on the roster even though he's the coach. That's so weird. What the fuck? That's so weird. TJ's pretty much collecting a check, so he could actually just, like, go at any time. I would keep Abe. I'd keep Gwen. They're probably not going to drop Lunars after the event that he had. You know, it is what it is. So it'd be Kenny, Lunars, Gwen, and Abe. Very interesting. It means Gwen could actually finally go back on an SMG. That might be way better for him. That might be way better for Gwen if he could go back on an SMG. But that requires your heirs to actually, like, shoot. And, like, I don't like a Kenny and Lunars AR duo. Like, I think a lot of people would probably be like, whoa. Hold the phone on that one, brother. Hold the phone on that one, brother. Like, I probably would for sure. I'd be like, hell no. Honestly, if I was a GMod, I should be putting together a good roster. Half these people don't know how to put together a good roster. I don't even know why. Like, do your research, guys. Do your research. Do your research. Okay, let me see the Challengers COD Wiki. Let's see some statistics, okay? Challengers season stats. Cup 1, Elite 1. Fuck, do they have the major? Online events, offline events, Dallas. Oh my god, am I actually able to pull up statistics? Oh my god, I can. This is perfect. This is perfect. This is actually exactly what I wanted. Exactly what I want. I want to see what Johnny did. I know he placed like top 8. Yeah, they did. I expect a little bit better from them, but I mean, it is what it is. I'm still very high on Johnny. Still very high on Johnny. A Juju? Who's that? Interesting. Okay. Let's look at player stats for the Challengers Open. Oh, this is perfect. I'm actually able to order this properly. Overall stats. Top 5s. Oh. The most S&D kills. Oh, it has that. Most respawn kills is a 45-point game from Mythics. A 42-point game from Fire. Awakening's on there. Kips is on there. The best series. Okay, let's take a look at these statistics for the major for Challengers real quick. Is Challengers better storyline because CDL is Friendship League, or is it just rumors? The Challengers does not have a better storyline because I swear half the people don't even know half the players, and half the players in Challengers have anime fucking pictures on. They don't stream and they're very antisocial. I don't know. So I think this CDL has more, but the CDL to an extent is pretty much a Friendship League, but is what it is. Or is that just the rumor? OVO Mayhem, man. Just got this popped up on my feed. You know, he just fucking the no face. Who can you even possibly spawn in for that roster to where's the squad? Bro. That's hilarious, bro. Everyone's like, who'd even spawn in on that Cloud9 roster? This fucking wiped everybody. There's probably a lot of Challengers players that are like, oh my god, like, yo, fucking lock in. Like, we could get on this team, you know, type shit. Okay. So let's take a look at overall KDs from the major one tourney, the Challengers Open, because, you know, lands where it matters. You got Neem with a 1.23. He's up there. fire. I actually got to play on a good PC this time. So good for him. 0.8 in S&D. A 1.2 in hardpoint. Overload a 1.23. Nice. I know Awakening was like frying, but I'm not sure how I feel about him. Yuli, that's what I'm want to look at. He had a 1.0 overall, a 1.5 in S&D, a 1.0 in hardpoint, and then a 1.01 in overload. Some modest. Okay, this is the one I want to see. Johnny, a 1.06 overall, 0.6 in S&D. Damn, he was slacking, hey. A 1.12 in hardpoint and a 1.06 in overload. Probably just had like a bad event. A Diamond Con, 1.0, 0.9 in S&D, 1.0 in hardpoint, and a 1.08 overload. Standy had a 1.06 overall. I think the whole team was just ass at S&D this event. Holy shit, everyone's like a 0.8, 0.5. God, they cannot play S&D, okay. That's very unusual. 1.0 in hardpoint, 1.08. Oh, wait, I'm looking at Diamond Con again. Standy had a 1.15 in overload, 1.12 in hardpoint, 0.5 in S&D. Damn, that S&D's hurting them, hey? Raspy. Okay, so that's Raspy. I keep getting Raspy and the other person confused. Okay. That makes sense. F Dot played pretty well. Aluka had a 0.99, a 1.0 hard point. No, that's S&D. He had a 1.04 S&D, a 1.110 hard point, and a 0.8 overload. Interesting. Symbols played pretty good. Manny played all right. Highs 1.08, 0.95, 0.74. Damn, he's kind of getting cooked. Fellow not playing good. Encourage played pretty good. So funny because like Challengers is so much like the exact same people. And bro, this player's like Brezzy, dude. And I just remember Brezzy and MW3 on like that Vancouver team. I actually thought he was like pretty good, dude. I thought he was pretty good. Like a very like almost like a nasty, like a very serviceable player who could actually like get big kills and stuff, but maybe not just like a takeover player. But I'm not sure if like teams would even use a visa like to get him in, but like dude, like that's a player who I actually like sort of admire, I'm not going to lie. Eric Boom, I will never be deceived by any Eric Boom statistics at all. Whenever he's in the Pro League, he literally does 0.3. So I will not be deceived by him. Dylan Rex had a 1.35 overall, a 1.0 S&D, a 1.47 hard point, a 1.14. Let's see how many games they played, though. Okay, maps. Okay, it has the maps. Okay. Yeah, okay. Like, they only played, like, 2 maps. Okay. Yeah. No, that's cheese. 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 Yeah, a lot of people only played, like, 1. Damn. They must have not counted. They definitely didn't count, like, the open. They probably counted, like, from Saturday up till now. That's probably what they counted. Honestly. Nice to see Spart playing good. I'm not super high on Capsule. It's just a lot of like the exact same players, but I feel like Boston, Cloud9, Vancouver should be looking at Awakening, Johnny, Standy. I would say Renegade, but I feel like they should just give him some more time in Challengers, honestly. And I don't know where Fire would like mesh on any of these teams, but good shout for him. I'm not sure if anyone's paying Brezzy's fucking visa, but he's actually great. I actually very much admire him. But anyways, OVO Mayhem. Dude, I knew you were in here, dude. I didn't even look at the viewer list. I just could like smell you, you know? I could just smell you in here. I could just smell you. I told you I would not break my promise. No, not smell. Chill. Did. Bro, you almost broke your promise. You were you were down 5-2. I was like, man, this nigga's a liar. This nigga's a liar. He lied to me. He lied to my face. And then all of a sudden, round by round, okay, I'm out. I was like, bro, he's probably pissing himself backstage. That's literally what I thought. I was like, they're down fucking 5-2 last map. He's pissing himself. For sure. I could just smell you in here, though. I just knew. I pulled up my trap card, Neptune. Yeah, man, that boy. Man, but that one clutch, man. That one clutch shouldn't have happened, man. But, I mean, if you're the player in the clutch situations, I mean, all you're doing is just taking advantage of the opportunity. But fuck me. That was a collapse, but... yeah, man, you kept your promise. Like, that means I could trust you. For sure. I'll be seeing you in ATL. I'll be seeing you in the ATL hood. That's where I'll be seeing you. I've never been ATL in my life. Okay, what was I gonna do? I was gonna watch some Rock Nation, but then I ran up on this hard point and I saw Doug going 8-22. I was like, dude, I should watch this. I'm like, what is this guy doing, bro? That's honestly what I was thinking. But bro, where is the mentions? Did he not go to this LAN or what? Or is he not playing? Or how old is he? Does anyone have intel on that? How old's in the mentions? I'm sure he doesn't have a COD wiki, no? Because that's the guy I had my eye on. How old is he? Oh, for Fun Esports. Okay, he should be on here then, no? Because that team was playing Fun Esports. Yeah, they must have not went to this land. Oh, right there. For Fun Black. Oh, he didn't go then. Really? He didn't go? How old is he? Wait, does anyone know how old he is? In the mentions. Do you think I could type him up? He'll literally show up? Okay, he's 21. Dak Gunzy in the mentions and Wiz leave. Damn, fucking 2 days ago? Holy shit. Okay, damn. Dallas Open. Oh, they finished 25th to 32nd. Oh, shit. I didn't know it was like that. Holy fuck. Can I get some player statistics on them, though? Damn. I cannot even track him. That means he's probably in the Open. I should see if I should, fucking find a map or two from him. I could probably find a map or two from him. That means I gotta keep this shit open, though. You type in COD challengers. Might have to bring a strap with you. Yeah, I don't have a strap on me, man. God, what the hell you call those? I'm a quarter zip nigga. Yeah, I'm a quarter zip nigga. I don't carry no strap on me. Yeah, man, I don't know. Fuck, going to America, man? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm all nice and safe over here in Canada. I mean, fuck, dude. I don't know. I'm just a little bit too comfy over here, maybe. I fucking should have went to Dallas, though. Oh my god, I literally should have went. Yeah, man, but you must be chilling, hey? You must be chilling, don't have to do anything Rostermania. You're just watching every team get worse. But you know, you still have to worry about Optic though, unfortunately. Yeah, but don't worry. I'm gonna help you with Optic though. I'm keeping tabs on them now. I'm keeping tabs on them. I actually really thought they're gonna be ass. They really showed up to the major. All of a sudden, they just weren't bad anymore. I'm like, all right, I gotta lock in on them. Shotzi said on stream that he told Kason to pick up Nep. Hearing that pisses me off even more. Yeah, it pisses me off even more. Now he has to wait till next offseason to right that wrong. I'm sure. I mean, like, we'll see how Paris do. If Paris do good, I mean, I don't think that's going to happen. But, I mean, both those orgs are, like, good. So it's like, how do you even differentiate them? It would, like, have to be Optic. That'd probably be, like, the only, like, thing that could, like, maybe balance, like, the scale, like, a tad bit. But, I don't know why, but, bro, niggas just didn't want to listen, bro. Niggas just don't want, like, I don't even know, bro. Niggas didn't want to listen, bro. I'm screaming it from the rooftops. Pick up Nep, bro. Pick up Nep. Pick up Nep. Pick up Nep. I'm like, this guy could actually do any role you want. Oh, no, but I like 04 better. Yeah, right. Yeah, fucking right. Have to lock in on Overload. We're winning every series until Sunday. Dude, I don't know what happened to, like, okay. Okay, like, so Mayhem. Your Overload, I'm actually, like, very confused. Because it's like, in the qualifiers, you guys were, like, pretty good at exposure. I'm not sure if it was just, like, the air in Dallas, even though you guys are in Dallas anyway. But I'm not sure if it was, like, the venue or land cheese. But all of a sudden, exposure overload just became an auto veto. Like, just could not play the map for, like, the life of you anymore. I'm very, very confused what happened. I'm not sure if it's, like, the map. Like, you had me actually think it was the map. I'm like, bro, this map must be fucked up, bro. This map must be fucked up. Like, exposure overload might not be as good as I thought. Like, this map kind of sucks, actually. I was like, what the hell? Like, all of a sudden, it just became, like, the worst map. I was actually confused. Yeah, but they're not going to right that wrong, though. And also, Nep said on stream that others on his team were texting people to form teams at DWC too. Yeah, we talked about that, but no, the most hilarious part, dude, like when Neptune fuck said that shit, the most hilarious part, and Neptune was like, I'm not going to say who on my team was talking to other people. I'm not going to say who. I'm like, okay, like, process of elimination cannot have been nasty because nobody hit him up. Abuza in 04. Like, oh, like, like, you know, like, he's like, I'm not going to say who. I'm not going to say who. You guys might know him very well, but I'm not going to say who. I'm like, okay, I know who. But, like, yeah. Actually, I thought that was hilarious when I heard that. I'm not going to lie. Let me see. No, I actually might just watch ROC, honestly, Esports. I actually want to see how good they play. It's like, now we basically got info that the reason why Kicks went back is because he just wanted to be in Saudi. He didn't want to be in America. Like, is that actually the reason? Because I actually understand that. He would honestly be frying right now. I actually didn't know he was like this good. I actually thought he was like a one series wonder back when we saw him on Skyline and he was like frying, but the guy actually might be the fucking truth, dude. Like, Kicks actually might be like Himothy, but he's like sparing all of us by not fucking coming over to NA. Like, you know? Like, he actually might be that guy. I'm not being sarcastic at all. Like, he actually might be that guy. Probably the exact same way like Hydra was like over like the EU, but like no one even knew. But he's actually Himothy, but he's all the way over there, but no one even knew. It was definite nasty texting purge. Come on, bro. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Actually, I mean, actually, you know what? Actually, no, yeah, it actually could have been. Actually, could have been. And also, I can't speak on internal combos, but we're working on it. Of course, 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 of course. Like never, never. Mayhem. I'm cool, okay? I'm an insider. I'm okay. Like just so you know, because I actually feel like I have to like disclaim this. Like sometimes when I'm like DMing like certain people, I'm an insider too, okay? I'm not a normie, you know. I'm like the normie fans who, you know, like you tell info to and, you know, just go tell everyone. I'm an insider too, you know. Like I'm literally like, you know, like I'm like on the cool kids fence where it's like, if I hear shit, you know, I'm not saying shit, you know. Like I keep it to myself, you know. Like I'm like on that side of the fence. I'm not like a normie, you know. I'm over with the cool kids, you know, on that side, you know. Just so you know. Just so you know. I would never say anything, you know. I would never. But I would also never ask for anything at the same time. I'm not gonna lie, Doug might have actually like fuck. His POV with the air actually might be like the worst. I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised he's actually not using an SMG on this map. And like everyone is like telling me about the alpha guy, dude. Like this alpha guy might be next up. He's French too. So you're gonna be like omit Rafi and literally make another 20 bans on like another player. Actually, how old is Alpha? Like, because I've had like multiple people actually like tell me this guy's like the truth. I'm curious if he has a COD wiki. He actually does. Holy cow, that was quick. Damn, y'all niggas made this shit. And he's 19. Oh my god, he's over 18. Oh my god, it's perfect. That's interesting. I'm curious how his visa is because he's French. I know he's like obviously here right now, but probably have to get a. I'm not sure if he's. I don't think he's playing for a college team though. I don't think so. Like the guy actually might already like just be here. Actually, no. He was actually playing EMAs. Okay, he was playing EMA Cups. Never mind. He's playing EMA Cups, and then he joined Omit. Actually, he joined Omit like 3 days later, so I don't know where he is, actually. Hydra said he wasn't Himothy. Oh, he was not Himothy? Ah, I see. Cool ass. Yeah, I am cool ass. Nah, trust me. Just wait until you actually meet me in person. Just aura. Just straight aura. Just straight aura. Just straight aura in person. But yeah, you guys got time of that exposure. But I mean, honestly, I don't know what the CDL's. I don't know what this CDL's gonna do. But like, Scar S&D's got to be gone. Colossus S&D got to be gone. Scar Overload's got to be gone. Blackheart Hardpoint honestly could be gone too, and Colossus HP, I guess. That's like a lot of things to take out. It's like fucking 5, 6 things to take out. I haven't played Meltdown yet, and I think a lot of pros will probably like complain about like Meltdown with like the wall jumping, because you know you go into the one bomb site with like the poles and the sewers, you could just fly off everything, whatever. And then like the other bomb site, it'd be a lot harder to like manage now, because now you could just like wall jump like the connector as opposed to having to just walk down it, which the head glitches aren't like useless, but I would still like Meltdown S&D. It'd be way better than Colossus. Are you kidding me? Like, we're literally playing Colossus. You guys played fucking what the was the map in MW2? Fortress. You guys played fucking Fortress. If you guys could play Fortress the whole year, you guys could play Omni Movement fucking Meltdown for sure. And then I slightly went over Utopia. Like, the map's like really small, but is very eye appealing. It could be like a cute little hardpoint map, but it's like small as fuck. Honestly, it's very small. Honestly, even like for S&D, it'd be way better than Colossus. Not saying it's a great S&D map, but it'd be better than Colossus. It just looks better. It might play good for Overload because it's like small enough to where it'd be action packed, and there's like doors and there's cuts and there's like routes you could take. Like, you know, it looks interesting in that regard. Maybe it would work for Overload. I don't know. I played it for Overload. I was not convinced. I was not convinced. I'll actually just say that, because you could actually like run the point into like the other side. I forgot what side it is. Like the side that's like S&D defense. You could run into that side like really quick. So it might be kind of cheese, but I mean, fuck, man. I mean, honestly, fuck, do something, dude. Just gotta get Colossus out. Gotta get Scar S&D out. I'm tired of watching Scar S&D. Tired of watching Colossus S&D. I kind of don't mind Colossus hardpoint, but it's not really a thrill to play, I can imagine. I actually don't mind Colossus hardpoint at all. Actually, the more that I think about it, the more I don't really mind Colossus hardpoint. I just don't like Colossus S&D. Colossus S&D is like not that good. I think Colossus hardpoint's like very team oriented, and I think that's actually like a good thing. Like, you really have to think on your toes. If you like if you read the pressure wrong for like 5 fucking seconds, like you'll actually pay for it. And if you're not communicating, like, you'll pay for it. If one person's not watching like one thing for like 1 fucking second, like, you pay for it. So like in that aspect, it actually seems like pretty competitive. But I mean, the map's very unappealing. Having to watch it is kind of depressing. But like the rotations are interesting. I actually think it should actually fucking stay. Honestly, like the more that I actually thought, I'm actually convincing myself it should stay. Not gonna lie, it actually should stay. It should stay. Wait. But his team is probably ass. Wait. His team's probably ass. Yeah. Alpha was playing with like a bunch of people I don't know. So yeah. Actually, okay. So let's pull this up real quick. He was playing with, I don't know any of these players, but like they got 4th, they got 3rd. Like, that's not bad. I mean, maybe in EMA standards, maybe it is bad, but like a 3rd, 4th, you know, it's not bad. Not bad. Maybe like the 9-16s was worse, but he clearly upgraded. He played with Fabron. Oh my god, I might have to go watch that. I'm very okay. I may be like on some shit. I don't know. Like, I actually have to like really like watch more. But like, I remember watching Fabron in Black Ops 6, and I was like, dude, this guy actually might be like a good player. But like, I'm not sure now because I barely see him play or anything. But I remember watching him for like a small bit in Black Ops 6, and I was like, who is that guy? And I like try to like search or watch more of his VOD, but there's like barely any VOD to even find of like EU challengers and like not placing well. And if you don't place well in the EU challengers, probably not going to be fucking seen. So I kind of want to go watch this. Him and Alpha were on the same team. That's a very interesting team. That's very interesting. I would love to go watch like any of those games. I actually might do that like off stream as I'm editing or fucking some shit. I gotta try to find that actually. But like him and Fabron are on the same team. That's interesting. Love to watch that. And then yeah, but I'm gonna keep an eye on Alpha though. I'm gonna keep an eye on Alpha for sure. I'm gonna keep an eye on that guy. But so why would Kason say the dumb shit about Nep not ever being on phase when Abuza and 04 were doing it? Makes no damn sense. You know, I don't have an answer to that question, man. It would be nice to have all like the perspectives and all the POVs. It would really help actually make a actual good conclusive opinion. But yeah, I mean, that's a good question though. That's a good question. But I mean, there's a lot of dumb shit, you know. There's a lot of people that make a lot of bad choices, and you know, there's really no answer to it, you know, except, you know, just to shrug your shoulders up. Might be big changes of that sake. I forgot about sake. Okay. Oh my god, you guys reminded me. Okay. I forgot there's more maps. Slums. I would get slums in there. I think slums overload might be actually insane. Because I could imagine on slums. Oh my god, someone pull up slums. Slums BO7. Oh my god, you guys got me sidetracked. I like it. I love being sidetracked. It's incredible. I'm not being sarcastic either, I swear. Okay, so Call of Duty just had this a day ago. So this is like the quote unquote whatever slums map. I think, I mean, it's pretty obvious where the overload points are going to be. I mean, it's literally not rocket science at all. Like, the overload points could actually be pretty, like, this map could actually play pretty fucking fun. It could be like a London Docks, dude. I would prefer this map for S&D over Colossus any day too. But like with like the wall jumps over here, like now you can like pop up. It might be kind of cheese, but I've always admired this map. I mean, like the bomb site's right there, I kind of don't like that actually. Not gonna lie, actually, now I think about it. Not really made for the wall bounce, but overload for sure. This map would definitely be entertaining. Like the routes you could run right through. Like that's good shit. Actually. And like the EMP spawns right there. Spawns on the fountain. Spawns in the house. Like the fucking bows you could have going through the windows. The bows you could have going through the cuts. The bows you could have on this side. It's like the most balanced overload map I've ever seen. It's almost like Exposure. Except Exposure has like those weird fucking like, I don't know. Like the way Exposure is on like, that connector over on the P2 side, I feel like it just fucks up the whole flow of the map. I don't know. Even though it's a pretty proper 3-lane map, except like the P5 side is all open, but like the P2, so funny. Like the P5 side is open as fuck, and then the P2 side is like closed as fuck. It's like very weird. I don't know what they're going with, but I think slums would actually work for sure. Slums were actually like, now you guys actually have me on a rabbit hole. Like let's actually do that instead. COD Season 2 BO7. Let's fucking see these maps, baby. Let's fucking see these maps. Holy shit. Multiplayer maps. Torment. Not liking that because it seems like it has a helipad. Almost looks like that Black Ops 4 map. I forgot what it's called. But you guys know what I'm talking about. It's like the map that reminds me of like Gen G, just like constantly fucking trolling. I don't know why it reminds me of that map. Yeah, like, you guys probably gonna know what I'm talking about. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. Kenny off LAT is looking official. Damn, High, you're late to the party. We talked about shit for like the first 40 minutes. It was great yaps though. People just speculated it was Cyber Neptune. Wait, what? Hold on, I gotta like read up a little bit. Might be big changes if that Saki map is good. It looks promising. Dashy said Utopia won't be a hardpoint map because the hills are ass. I mean, I played hardpoint for that fucking thing, and he's not wrong. Bro, the P1 to P2 rotation is like a 5-step walk. Like it's like you don't even gotta rotate. And honestly, like for S&D, it's not good for S&D either, but it could play for Overload. I don't know why the CDL's allergic to having 4 overload maps. It may F up like the vetoes, because then, but like, dude, I would do fucking 4 overload maps, whatever. Later, he never said it was nothing. People just speculated it was. ETF was better. Kinda, yeah. I agree with you at the same time, kinda, not really. I agree with you to an extent. I'm not gonna lie, like I kind of not excited watching Overload right now. I don't know what it is about Overload, But it's like, or maybe it's just like the third game mode in general. Something about the third game mode, it just loads up. I'm not gonna lie. The second like Sunday hit, even honestly Saturday, but the second Sunday hit and I saw exposure overload for like the 8th time, I was just kind of over it. I'm not gonna lie. But I was like, I'm the analyst, I have to watch. But like, I was like, dude, I do not want to watch this shit. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I gotta watch exposure for like the 8th time. Hated it. I'm just afraid movement might be too fast for Slums. It'll be fine. So your beef with Kenny is over, I'm assuming, since his career is over. God damn, I mean, like, god damn, if you put it like that, I mean, put it like that. If you put it like that, I mean, fuck, it might be. I mean, fuck, it might be, man. I mean, it was already over after, like, he was on fucking Rocker, because I already knew he wasn't getting that shit back. You know what I'm saying? Up top. Up top. Sake and Slums, only good ones. CTF Slums hit like fucking dope. Yeah, it did. Okay, so Torment not going to be in just because of the helipad side, and I could tell that's not even a fucking lane right there. They love not putting fucking lanes in these maps. It's incredible. Sasake definitely looks interesting. I'll even zoom in because they don't zoom in for me. Wait, is my webcam blocking it? Yeah, it is. L. Sake. Why is my shit blocking out? I'll just move my webcam. Actually, I'll just go on to display capture real quick so you guys could see the map. This actually looks like a 3-lane map, but I mean, they love to do like the thing where it's like there's empty space in the back doing nothing. Empty space in the map doing nothing. They love that. But I mean, in terms of like a hill there, you know, that probably make more sense. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like a P5 there or some shit. But it does look like a 3-lane map though. Looks like it might play for Overload. No bullshit. Just a nice 3-lane map. That's not bad. And like it fucking looks good too. Like I'm pretty sure like that's P1 right here. Like this is pretty good. I actually like this. This is cool. I like maps that are eye appealing. It looks pretty eye appealing. Looks pretty eye appealing. Wait, so what side of the map would this be? Like would this be like that side? Like would this be that? No, there's like no house there. This is the side with houses. Where would that be? Or is it like right here? No, because that's left. Actually, like it could be the. I don't even know. My brain can't function on that. Like, who knows? That could be fucking mid. Nah, that looks like it's outer. Like the. I don't even know. Anyways. Nexus, obviously, it's like a Warzone map. Yeah, we're not playing that. Come on. Come on, man. I was about to say, hold on a sec. This map actually might cook. Who knows? This map might cook. Nah. Chill. This map actually might not cook. I got even more questions if it was Sib. Kason went on a rant a couple years ago about how he doesn't fuck with Sib. Really? They actually say that? Was he being sarcastic? Kason was on a... How do y'all know this shit? How do y'all actually know this shit? Kason was on a rant a couple years ago, said how much he didn't like Sib. What? Yeah, I'm gonna need a confirmation on that one. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, like, I mean, I know it's not gonna get played, but it's like this map doesn't look that bad. Fuck, Nexus don't look that bad. Nexus really don't look that bad. Like, it's really, it don't look that bad. It's not that bad. It really don't look too bad. Slums remastered, I mean, fucking absolutely incredible. Just incredible. What, was this map backwards or am I faded? Okay, no, never mind. It's not. They just fucking turned it. Oh my god, they turned it. That's why. I'm like, wow, this map is tweaking me. but they turned it. Okay. It looks cool. I would not mind a Slums hardpoint, dude, because I love the rotations on Slums. Trek has a fucking video of the map. Okay, I'm gonna watch that. Torque. Do you guys fucking see this map? Torque. I don't know. It's a Warzone map. Is this Warzone? Oh, it's a mid-season. They only got the mini map for it. Oh, mid-season fucking cheese. Clifftown. Mid-season. Another mid-season. They don't even have the mini map. Mid-season. Oh, no. That's 20v20. Okay, that's 6v6. So that's multiplayer. That's multiplayer. This is multiplayer. Small size map. Yeah, we don't like small size maps. Come on, man. 20v20. Grind returning. I never want to see that fucking dog shit again. Get out of here. Firing range returning mid-season. We don't need to add that in, to be honest. We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. For anything, actually. Don't add it in for anything, actually. Like, just actually don't add it in. Safeguard, okay, all this fucking shit, whatever, okay, whatever. Okay, I could go back on the normal shit now. You guys could see me again. They say Trick actually made a video about it. Can you see the tweet? Oh, it's on a tweet? Okay, let's go back on Twitter. I don't fucking follow Call of Duty. Come on, man. How would I do that? Just in, Canada's economy is in recession. What? I'm sorry? I'm sorry, huh? Hell no. Where's this video? Nah, it's fucking Rebirth Island. Where's the video, man? Oh, is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Sake. Oh, that's cute. Nah, honestly, like, this map might be fire, dude. This map actually might be insane. GG's Canada's cooked. Yeah, actually might have to move. Might have to move to Dallas, man. I might need some connects down there, man. I might need some connects down there. Nexus, yeah, not playing this map. All the voices in my head. Oh yeah, no, actually never mind. This map's cheese. Torment. That map's small as all hell. Yeah, it's a pub map for sure. Pub map for sure. Look at all that gobbledygook on that map, dude. Take a look at the gobbledygook on this map. Just a bunch of gobbledygook. But like the trees look cool though. Like the trees look cool. Trees look cool. Slums remastered. Upper Street Plaza. I don't like the lighting that they did on the map. I like the old one where it kind of felt like it was like sunset, kind of was like a golden. This one is like a little bit too bright, but whatever. Bro, with the wall bouncing, this should be insane. But dude, I would play this map for hardpoint, like over Colossus for sure. We need something. I'm tired of Scar and all these hardpoint AR maps. Yeah. We need Turbine back. I love that map. Turbine? God, I forgot what Turbine is. Turbine? Oh, it's a Black Ops 2 map. I actually feel like I should know this. Oh, hell no. Not that one. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Like, don't say that. Actually, no, but that's a pubs map. That's a pubs map. That's a pubs map. Fuck Turbine. Black Ops 2. Come on, man. Turbine. Sake looks good. This actually is probably going to be in, dude. I usually don't get ahead of myself, but just looking at it and just like seeing the way like these fucking lanes are and everything, like this looks so cool right here. Like just this path right here looks cool. Oh my god, that's gonna be the first map I play. Hop on, bro. They might have to put that shit in. It's on the 5th too. But do you think the pro players, do you think the prima donna pro players would add a map a week before matches start? It's too late. We don't have enough time to scram. You know you know what they say all the time. Actually, it is. It's not even up to them anymore. I forgot. It's not even up to them anymore. I forgot about that. But do you think like the decision makers adding it in are playing it right away and going like, yeah, add it in? But that map should definitely be in anyways. That map should definitely be in. Full show. Let's see what fucking Doug Sensor Martin's doing. Yeah, but these air maps are fucking awful. But yeah, these air maps are terrible. 2 hours into the stream and we're finally watching gameplay. I yapped for 90 minutes. I love the chat so much. I love just yapping. I can just turn on my stream and yap. On God. If there's like a topic like to talk about, I could talk. Like I could actually talk. It's actually incredible. Doug Sensor Martin's 7-17 right now. It's literally so funny because whenever you watch like challengers, it feels like hill holds are like too easy sometimes, and it's like, I'm not sure, like, dude, if you just watch like this CDL all day, then you go watch challengers, like you could tell like a difference. Like you could really actually tell the difference. Like there's like a lot of people like, wait, what are you talking about? Like people will talk about, oh, you know, like that and this, but like when you really watch, there's such a big difference. I really saw it in like a Huntsman S&D. I was watching Huntsman play S&D against like a team on exposure, and I was like, all these like routes and gaps being fucking left open. I swear to God, I would not fucking see it if I was watching like a COD League match. But I'm actually not even watching this game right now. Doug Sensor Martin just getting slammed on. That's all I know. Like, this hill hold just looks way too easy. Did they actually chain that shit too? Nah, that's actually incredible. That there's like no opposition on that. Okay, so like if I'm number 1 right here and I get that security kill, I'm going P4. I'm going P4. There's like 25 seconds left. It's like modest, yeah, but I'm going P4. That guy might still spawn back there in the corner just based off of where your team is, but if he spawns there, I mean, every other death after that, because after your teammates start pushing up, every death after that, that guy's going to start spawning out. Like I said, he goes down security, has to break this 20 seconds, just has to. And it's like, there always has to be a person that like does it earlier, but not like too early, not like at 35, whatever you keep hitting the hill. But the quicker you do it, the quicker you spread the other team. Because if everyone's just hitting from the front, like the other team just plays like so compact, they don't really gotta do anything. And then like you just keep hitting over and over again, and the other team just like fucking does this on you. It's like the other team would not be able to do this if you had a guy who was already like playing for the P4 side earlier. Even though I see like a lot of teams like the COD League who like don't do that, it's still like never a seamless like transition. Usually they're able to at least like break through like the P3 side or like whatever, like the hillside first, and cause some sort of chaos. But like I don't know what the submit team was doing, but they just kept hitting shit, and then the other team just like walked over just so casually to like the new hill, like not even opposed, and they're just vibing. It's just insane. Like they don't have no rotation, so it's like if you're a team playing, I mean, I fucking say shit all the time, dude. I mean, obviously I'm not fucking coaching anyone, but it's like I say shit all the time when I analyze. I'm like, if you're not gonna get one hill, you better get the next. Like that's my rule. If you don't get one hill, you better get the next. If you don't get back-to-back hills, then you're very clearly doing something wrong. You're not rotating, or like you just can't break. And neither of those is good. Dude, they're just holding the time, dude. They fucking soak like 2 minutes, like uncontested. Because you got like fucking Doug can't even get a kill, dude. They can't even break the front. Oh, they're in. Oh, they got it. Finally, they got it with 5 seconds left. They finally broke the hill. Incredible. With 5 seconds left, they finally broke a hill. I would love like to analyze Doug, but what the hell is the point, you know? What the hell is the point? What the hell is the point? He's getting put on fucking mixtapes. Like, whatever. Like, I could tell, like, he was just fucking missing shots there. Like, I could tell he didn't, like, run out of ammo or whatever. He actually just got, like, pissed on. I already know what his fucking POV looks like. I actually don't know why I'm clowning him so hard now. I don't know. I think the reason why I'm clowning him is because I know he would, like, say scenarios like this. I'm enabling my team. I'm, like, fucking flying in first. I'm like, bro, like, you're actually just not getting a kill, so you're making your team's job harder. Like, that's what's happening. Literally, everyone's using an SMG, using an AR. Wow, they just ran their pockets, dude. They just ran their pockets. Ain't no way you're losing an Eric Boom like that. 27, 29, 9. Sensor is a publicity pickup. I mean, it's not a publicity pickup. It's more of like people are playing with them knowing, you know, all like the benefits that come with it. And it's up to him to just be like self-aware that that's the reason why people are playing with them. I just really hope he knows. Like, I'm not even saying this like to be a fucking dick. This is actually just like truth. I hope he knows people are playing with them for reasons that are not because he's actually good. Okay. Like he used to be good, but you know, but he's not good anymore. You know, it's just the way it goes. You know, just the way it goes. Like sometimes not your time no more. You know, just the way it is. Okay, let's go see this Rock Nation play, bro. Let's go see Rock. I don't know why I said Rock Nation. Holy cow, I'm really thinking about Jay-Z right now. Rock Nation, Rock Esports. I saw a map from them in here somewhere. I want to see how their hardpoint looks. I want to see how the fucking fundies look. There we go. And it's against the Falcons Academy. This is a perfect game to watch, actually. Perfect game to watch. I like Doug, but Halo guys who have never touched COD before would be as good as him, bro. If Doug was in the CDL right now, bro, he would have like a 0.4, dude. Like, he would be doing like half of what Sabri's doing right now. Bro, it might be like an all-time stinker, dude. Like, if he was on a freaking CDL team right now, it might be an all-time catastrophe. Like, if he was on a team. I'm actually not gonna lie, Mayhem. I opened up Twitter like an hour ago, and I saw you posted like No Face, and I kind of want to hear that song again. Alright, I'm locked in on ROC Esports. I don't know why I keep saying fucking Rock Nation. Rock Nation, hey? His name is better than his game. That's fucked up. They do an Alpha and Icons Dirty by Team with Doug. They might just be trying to get him some like experience reps, you know. Doug teaches them some things, you know, but probably not going to be long term. Literally, the only bad thing is his maps and the SMG feel hopeless. That's another thing. I think they just need like a new SMG. I don't really like the SMG right now. I don't like the. I actually never liked the drawback. It's just like, just ass. It's like not bad, but it just feels clunky. I don't know if that's just me. Okay, my bad. Here, like, let me watch. Let me lock in. I wanna see their breakups and everything. They just like throw a nade and go backwards. That's weird. I would not be doing that. Yeah, it's kind of questionable. I don't know. How come you wouldn't just like hop on the roof right there and just like go right through inside? Why'd you go all the way back around the outside? That's weird. Oh my god, I got that camo too. Fuck, I'm not the only one that has that. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know what they were doing, not T1. That was just weird. That was unethical bull right there. You got number 4 again. Kills already. Literally no one on the other team even like try to go for P2. What the fuck is going on? What's going on in this game, dude? Fucking everyone's doing some weird shit. Nah, everyone's actually on some weird shit. I'm not gonna lie. Everyone is on some weird shit. Wait, number 8, number 7 going for like a double pinch. Probably gonna F themselves here though. Yeah. Yeah, that was. I mean, I like the idea. Like, I actually do like the idea of like quick pinching this, but it has like no benefit. I don't know. It like works because like right when like 6 spawns up, he kind of just hold, but like they're pretty much like depending on you to like go around. I don't know, but there has to be like at least one guy on the pinch. I don't agree with like the other guy going, honestly. Like the other guy should be on the front side for sure. Like if anything, the other guy should be going like top broken or mid. Number 2's pinching them because they're getting caught off guard. That's a good pinch from number 2. Ooh, what a kill. Damn, he's actually playing against his old fuck teammate. I actually just realized that. Off topic, but you think the winner should get a better advantage in grand finals? I think 2 best of 7s. Holy shit, 2 best of 7s. 2 best of 7s is crazy. Imagine if you go game 7 both times. That's 14 maps, bro. That's 14 maps. That's 14 maps. That's a lot. I would much rather, honestly, if it was up to me, I would be doing a best of 11, but that seems like way too long, but I'd be doing like an advantage. But I think the best thing is a best of 9 with like them getting like a 1-0 map count advantage. What's that skin? Well, like what skin? Talking about like this one he has on? I don't know. I feel like I should just watch like their grand final match, like when they're actually playing like a good team. Damn, this guy's just flip-floppity at people, bro. Oh, the purple one? Hold on, I'm actually gonna flex real quick. Hold on, my bad, I'm sorry. You actually drew... I'm actually gonna flex real quick. I'm gonna flex real quick. Okay, I'm gonna flex. I'm gonna flex real quick. I'm gonna flex real quick on you. I've been holding this, but I haven't uploaded it yet. But I'm holding this. I'm holding this though. Oh, you mean this camo? You mean that camo? That requirement would only be for the team coming from losers. They do it in Halo and everyone loves it. Different game, but it could work. Yeah. Yeah, but like 2 best of 7s, I mean, you'd be playing like a lot of the same maps over again. The reason why it works in Halo is because they have like 5 different fucking game modes. So it's like their map set's like 20 plus maps. Ours is like straight up like 11 maps. It's like 5 hard points. It's like 5 hard points, 5 SMDs, and like 3 overloads. So it's like 13, whatever. But after the map vetoes, it's only 11. So you're pretty much playing the exact same maps over again. Oh, you mean this camo? Oh, wait. I'll actually play the video. Look at this shit. Shit goes hard, hey? Fuck, shit goes hard.
I'm happy with this one.
Yeah, shit goes hard, hey?
Ooh-wee. Yes, sir. Look at that. Even got it on the pistol, too.
Shit goes tough, bro. Shit goes tough. It's the 3-burst sniper. It's a 3-burst sniper. Mastery. I hated using that gun, but the longer I used it, the easier it became. Like, I actually like got used to using the 3-burst sniper, and you could actually use it in zombies. Like the other snipers using them in zombies as aids, but you could actually use the 3-burst sniper in zombies. It actually fucking feels normal. So I'd be using it in zombies, multiplayer. It was a chore to use. It took a while, but you know, I got it. You know, it looks great on the M15 too. Look, it looks fucking great on the M15. Looks absolutely lovely on the M15. I'm like, it's probably gonna be like my camo all year. This fuck shit goes hard. This one's like the best like prestige master camo. I'm not hearing anything else. This shit's hard.
Like every time you aim down your sights, it's like a movie, you know?
Every time you aim down your sights, it's a movie. But yeah, it's that camo.
Gun that I got it for.
Even on the sniper, look, it looks hard on the sniper too. Literally aim it down. It's fucking glowing.
That's fucking elite, actually.
Actually goes hard. All right, back to regular schedule programming. CDL should add a sniper only mode and pistol only TDM mode to get us to 5 modes. Yeah, the pros would not like that, but I mean, they can still add it in though. It doesn't matter. Yeah, but like 2 best of 7s could work though. It could work, but at the same time, fuck, that'd be a lot of Call of Duty to watch. That'd be a lot of Call of Duty to watch. Having to watch Scar S&D like over and over again, having to watch Scar so many times would just be AIDS. Like at least in Halo, I actually feel like I'm watching like a different thing every single map. Yeah, not doing that. Like, I'm about to buy this CDL pack and use that skin. I grind that weaponized shit and it was boring. I hate camo grinding. Yeah, I mean, I don't like camo grinding either, but I mean, had to do it for that camo. You got motion blur on? And no, I don't. It just appears like that in the video. It literally just appears like that. Hold on. Whoops. Nah, they should add a mode where everyone could noob tube each other, bro. I hate the noob tubes. I hate the noob tubes at the beginning of the game when everyone was actually going for camos because everyone had to do like the noob tube challenge. So it was like AIDS at the beginning, but now it's not as AIDS anymore. But man, that sucked. Yeah, so like I remember like the flanked talking about like ROC Esports, I think it was like Temp talking about them, how like they're not as like this ROC team's like not afraid to like flip spawns and like make things chaotic. I could fucking tell, dude, because like holy shit, it's not good. But I mean, like they slammed everyone in fucking challengers, so I don't know what that is about challengers. I have to watch like the grand finals game, like that's what I have to watch. I'm probably not gonna watch it today. That might be a little bit too long, but I do want to watch the. I should watch the grand finals tomorrow. Like tomorrow, we'll do like more Rostermania because we're probably gonna hear stuff tomorrow. They're doing an episode of the podcast. We'll see if they say anything on there. Yeah, like tomorrow, like we'll do Rostermania and then watch like the grand finals of challengers. Cause I want to see how like ROC Esports is like playing when like they play like in the finals. Like I wanted to see how like they played when like they just played like a normal team in like the middle as well. Damn, like literally no one even prioritized rotation. Everyone was like, whoa, that's why. Holy fuck. Fucking number 5 spawned like right behind him. That is, nah, bro, we gotta do something about those spawns. Those spawns are pitiful. I hate those spawns. That is a pitiful spawn. Why couldn't that guy spawn P2? That is insane. Like, I don't even care if he spawns like back there, but it's like, dude, he's so close to him. Like, how do you even like read that in real time? Like, yeah, that guy's gonna spawn like 2 feet behind me. I was like, how does number 4 scam this? I'm like, he should be like out there just holding that mid, but it turns out he actually got fucked in the process. Guy literally spawned 2 feet away from him. That poor guy, man. He does not deserve that. Halo does 2 best of 7s, yeah. I've seen what I needed. KQ, you the truth. Oh, I forgot he's on. I forgot he's on Academy's Green. I forgot about that. I completely forgot he was on that team. I was actually just watching. I wasn't paying attention. I should actually start fucking watching him too now. What the hell? A lot of people I'm trying to watch. I'm trying to watch Kicks. I'm trying to watch fucking Doom. I'm trying to watch TQB. How are they gonna break this? Counter-Strike nade. Oh, that's a good one. Good job, man. I actually caught Ace off guard right there. Nah, that was tough. Actually, that was tough. Yeah, but number 1 fucking died. It's a good play from Rupert. Play number 8's like hard iron in the fucking back, like fucking deep supreme block in the back. Great patience. Oh, that was a big kill if he got that. Actually would open up a lot. It's crazy how much more energy I have when I don't go to the gym. But you know, I have to go to the gym tomorrow. Have to. Yeah, but I actually wanted to talk about. I don't want to be picky, but I don't even think 3 even had a break the back. To be honest, I don't even think he had to, but. It was what it was. He was like already back there. It just came down like to number 1. Honestly, if like a number 1 like actually just like stayed alive long enough, after they got like this kill, like a guy was able to go mid. Yeah, that'd be like a good break, but that guy just like spawned right there too, but it's because he's blocking the back. That's very interesting, but I guess it's like predetermined spawns, like 3 spawning there and 2 spawning there, because like technically in like a perfect world, like the first people to die always get the unoccupied spawn, and that would be like back in VOD, but I think that was like predetermined because of number 1 like walking back there. Okay, I already watched this. Kix loves watching that P3 flank. Buffalo, which Doom is the original Doom? I think it's like D7UUMX. Pretty sure it's the X guy. It's the X guy for sure. This map is fucking chaotic, dude. This is like Saudi ball going on in this game. Oh, there goes number 6 on a pinch. Are you gonna read it? You read it. And he got the kill. That's a good read, good timing. And he's gone to P3 with 3 people still hitting P2, and they're all gonna die. Great. And now they're all just gonna spawn in the back. Free rotation for ROC off of that. They're in the P2 side. They're gonna trade number 3. They don't even need to trade it, just get them. That's 27 and 18. I didn't even notice. Ooh. Bro, and he was like, he was in the middle of, he was in the middle of like a regen there, no? Oh, he got it up. Boy, you better push up mid. Nice, good trade. That's a good trade. I really want to push up mid this time. That's crazy how no one on Academy Green even like tried to go for mid. They just kept hitting the hill. Like, literally number 6 is the only guy. No one else even tried. 8 did not even go in the connector. He just kept going straight. He thought about it, and he said, "No, it's like way too logical. I gotta just hit the hill." Oh my god. They're not blocking the back ski. And number 6 gets a back spawn. Fuck yeah. Wait. They don't even read it either. Ooh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I really gotta see their grand finals now because that seemed like a pretty much a rookie mistake right there. You left the back spawn unoccupied and everyone's pushed up the map and no one on your team is dying, but people on their team are dying. That's gonna be a back spawn for sure. ROC's probably gonna run away with this. Live number 7 in the back, hard blocking again. I guess if this ended like a 3-0 or like a 3-1 or some shit. Oh. I think Academy Green's putting too much fucking focus, like starting in the back of the map, hard blocking that fucking, like, just leave that shit alone, bro. You don't gotta be all the way in the fucking back blocking that. You gotta fucking wear in the front shit. C kicks hard, chasing number 5. Yes, Academy Green. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know about them. Yeah, this map was actually like a pub map, kinda. Ooh, nice. On that shit. Oh no. Ooh. I'm just fucking pulling up the mixtapes now. Fuck, just keep fucking contesting, bro. I'm like, just let the game end, brother. It's over. Like, you're chill, bro. You think Cloud9 would just pick up like the whole Bush roster? Absolutely not. Ain't no way it's happening. That's a nice calling card, bro. I want that. What the hell? What the hell calling card is that? Nah, that's hard. Wait. What the hell that's called? Silver eye rolling BO7 calling card. I gotta find that calling card now. That shit was tough. That was really tough. Yo, hi. Do you wanna do bots for a bit? That's probably what I'm gonna do. Alright, guys. That's another 2-hour stream for me. I'm gonna keep the 2-hour streams. Hold on. Wait, what? Hold on. Wait, is this true? Hold on, let me see. If you fucking said it again. Can you... Oh. Never mind. I actually thought there's some crazy shit that just happened. I actually thought there was gonna be more intel right now. I was like, dude, it's fucking in the middle of the night. Fucking intel. What the hell do you mean intel? Intel is crazy. I do have to fucking find that calling card though. That calling card was tough. For sure, free agent. Level. Yeah, but Cloud9's not picking up like the Bush roster. I think they're going for challenger talent, and then they're gonna go off of that. It looks like I'm not sure if like Mac's on the team still, or if he just hasn't tweeted yet. Because I don't think he'd even tweet about anything like this anyway. So he like does not tweet at all. I think the most hilarious thing about Cloud9 is that I remember Vivid and Mac when like they won challenger straps. They're like, yeah, like we shouldn't fucking be down here. Like we're like fuck too good for this shit, obviously. And then like they come to the pro league and they just constantly shit the bed. I'm like, so if you're good enough for challengers, but you're not good enough for like the league right now. I'm not saying Mac's not. I know Mac has like that takeover potential, but I mean they just haven't helped him realize it. I don't know. Haven't helped him realize it over there. But yeah, I mean Afro is like a good pickup, bro. Afro, I hope fucking Boston gets Afro. I would make a grace period for Boston keeping Cammy if they got Afro. I would actually make a grace period for that. I really would. But will they is another question. Probably not. Probably not. But we'll see what roster shape tomorrow. I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot of roster stuff tomorrow. But yeah, guys. Tomorrow we're going to be reacting to more rosters. Going to be doing some yapping. Going to watch the grand finals of challengers. Going to see what this ROC Esports is all about. That first map I watched was pretty diabolical, if you ask me. I'm not going to lie. That looked pretty diabolical. Have to see their overload, though. But they're playing all the terrible maps. They're playing Scar Hardpoint. I mean, I actually like Scar Hardpoint, but they're playing Colossus and D and Scar Overload. Like, all like the terrible maps. I'm like, holy cow, you guys can't play anything else? Actually, incredible. But, alright, guys. This has been the #1 CDL ESPN analyst, Borito, signing off. And I just want to say, I am here to take over. And I will, motherfuckers. I'll see y'all tomorrow. See y'all fucking tomorrow. I have no fucking outgoing song. Hold on. I just ruined that outro. Nah, I do. Alright, bye.